Each is handmade, one at a time, from seashells. Choose from vivid tropical flowers to graceful Wyland dolphins. Visit Aloha Shells Mall Cart in the Lahaina Cannery Mall. For an exclusive gift to yourself or that special person, see the hand-stitched Hawaiian quilt pillow covers and wall hangings, or the handmade Hawaiian dolls with a remarkable resemblance to people from Maui. Visit Totally Hawaiian Gift Gallery at the Lahaina Cannery Mall. Just hang loose with Maui Monkey, Hawaii's good luck shaka monkey. Playful, collectible, one-of-a-kind plush monkeys for the young and young at heart. So many choices and so much fun. We also feature Ramona Roll's Tropical Isle Collection Resort Wear. Adopt your very own Maui Monkey from our Lahaina Center store or visit our website. So now that we've given you all these great gift ideas, all you have to do is visit the stores. Or, for your convenience, call them directly and have the items shipped. Have a great day of shopping. You are watching the Visitor Channel 7, Maui's only island-wide visitor channel.
For years now, Nancy and I have been reporting on where to dine on Maui. We have to confess, it's not our real job, but it's sure a lot of fun. Our real job is fine art printing. In fact, we print for hundreds of leading artists from all over the world right here on Maui. The printing method we use is called giclée printing. Yes, it's the highest quality printing method for fine art limited edition prints. Many of the artists we print for ask if we could market their work as well, and so with their permission, we are now displaying and selling this art right from our print shop, gallery, and dealer showroom. We invite you to visit us and see how these fine art prints are made. View the hundreds of images we carry, and because you are buying direct, huge savings can be realized. With our diversified art selection, we should have something for everyone, from landscape art to impressionism, florals to wildlife art, and lots of tropical and local art. Over 300 images are on display. It's the perfect place to decorate your home. We have an on-premise custom frame shop, and we also ship anywhere in the world. Art dealers and interior decorators are also invited to stop by. We are located in the Kihei Commercial Center. Yeah, we are a little off the beaten track, but the savings you will realize will be well worth it. To get to the image station at Maui Giclée, call 874-8808 for directions. Hope to see you soon. Paradise Television presents Dining on Maui. For the next 60 minutes, we'll visit Maui's top restaurants and meet the chefs and see their creations. We will discover why Maui has long been labeled a premier culinary destination, and after this program, we'll review fun and exciting activities that Maui has to offer. Aloha, I'm Jim Cardis, and this is my wife Nancy. Everybody knows Maui is a beautiful place to vacation.
And it's also a great place for lunch and dinner.
While you are out enjoying what you came to Maui for, there is an army of thousands preparing your meal. Today, about 100,000 meals will be served in almost 150 restaurants on Maui. Over the years, our camera crews have filmed thousands of appetizers and entrees, and I can assure you, the food tastes as good as it looks. We would like to share with you our dining out experiences with the hope that we can help you discover what we already know.
Over the past decade, Maui has attracted a wide variety of very good restaurants, every type imaginable, from elegant hotel dining rooms to Lahaina's backstreet bistros. Many offer stunning ocean views and delightful ambiance.
What's served in most of these restaurants is Hawaii regional cuisine. It's an intercultural culinary experiment created by a host of talented chefs. There's no doubt that the restaurants and food are excellent, but it's the fresh fish that people remember, and you just don't get fresh fish like you do on Maui. We spent a day with fishermen Mark Hobson and Mike Pasher. Mike explains why the fish are so exceptional in Hawaii.
Well, our central location in the subtropical waters of the Pacific enable all of the fishermen to be able to get close to the migrating schools as they pass by the island chain. And the Hawaiian Islands have a lot of currents going by them all the time, which keeps the water real clean and clear. And the clarity and cleanliness of the water translates to the good, clean flavor of the fish that we serve.
Fish caught like we see here is then delivered the same day directly to the restaurants. I can vouch I have been in many restaurant kitchens and have seen fish delivered the same day it is caught. I'm telling you this because I feel so strongly there's a world of difference from fresh fish served on Maui and what you can get back on the mainland. Most of the fish served on the mainland may take weeks to reach restaurants, not on Maui. This scene will give you an idea of the variety of fish that are most represented by restaurants on Maui. It was possible to produce this through the courtesy and help of Mama's Fish House. Probably one you have heard a lot about is mahi-mahi. It's a very popular game fish that puts on a very spectacular jumping display when caught. It is generally yellow in color. The meat is moist and flaky with a mild flavor. The yellow-spotted papapapillo is one of the most tender and delicious of the jack family. Because they are hard to catch, you don't see them that often on restaurant menus. If you do, it's a treat to be tried. My all-time favorite is the opakapaka, or pink snapper. That's because the meat is highly prized for its delicacy and very mild in flavor. This fish is very difficult to catch, so when you see it on the menu, don't hesitate. Leahi, or large pink snapper, is very popular with Hawaiians. Sometimes caught at 600 feet, the meat cooks up white and flavorful. Like opakapaka, the meat is very delicate, flaky, and melts in your mouth. Another of the snapper family is the onaga. When caught, striking crimson in color with long, graceful streamers from fins and tail. The onaga produces very light pink fillets that cook to white with delicate softness. The ono, also known as wahoo. Ono means good to eat. The meat is firm and mildly sweet. This is one of my favorites for fish sandwiches. And of course, the yellowfin tuna, known as ahi. The rich, deep red fillets are most versatile and mostly served raw as sashimi. Look at this. What a delicacy. When cooked, ahi turns white. It is delicious broiled, sautéed, or baked. When I have ahi as a main course, I order seared on the outside and raw on the inside. And finally, the Hawaiian moi. This delicious and tender fish was reserved only for the royalty in old Hawaii. Today, the king's fish is grown in fish ponds and available to everyone. Again, our thanks to Mama's Fish House for helping present the fish of Hawaii. Now it's time to take you on a tour of Maui's great restaurants, and there are many. The restaurants reviewed in the following programming pay for consideration and inclusion in this show, and my wife Nancy and I believe these restaurants adhere to strict standards of food quality and service. First, we will explore more casual, yet exciting with-it restaurants, the kind of restaurants you go to for truly great food experiences. If budget is a concern, we then take you to more value-oriented restaurants. The food is still great, the portions large, yet affordable. I recommend you have pen and paper handy to copy down the telephone number of the restaurant you wish to make a reservation at. And since we're at Mama's, and if you're in search of great fish, there's no better place than Mama's Fish House. It's a Hawaiian experience which begins when you walk through this banyan archway into Maui's oldest and most established restaurant. Floyd Christensen, owner of Mama's, emphasizes fresh fish.
Well, first of all, we only serve fresh fish. And secondly, the minute we get it, we put it in ice salt water. You can't get any colder than that. It brings it right down to the edge of freezing. The fish stays perfect, the flavor is perfect, and it'll last for about 24 hours, which is as long as we ever keep fish before we serve it.
This spot gets my vote for being the best seafood restaurant in the world. Sitting right on the Pacific Ocean, this peaceful beachfront restaurant is tucked away in a coconut grove that is very Hawaiian. And just look at this view. Both Nancy and my favorite time to dine here is for lunch, when we want to take a break from our rushed Maui lifestyle. Nancy and I recently had lunch with Floyd and Doris Christensen. Floyd's favorite for lunch is the papillo, grilled with fresh herbs from the garden, Maui onions, and served with Molokai sweet potato and starfruit. Doris had fresh seared ahi in a sesame crust, served rare over a salad of organic greens, tomatoes, shredded coconut, and fresh hearts of palm. Nancy had the big-eyed tuna with crab stuffing baked in a puff pastry, served with Maui asparagus and tropical fruit glazed with a pineapple mustard sauce. And I had mahi-mahi, served Polynesian style with fresh-made coconut milk and lime juice with baked fruit, Molokai sweet potato, and a young coconut. Accompany this with a great glass of wine, and man, oh man, what great eating. I asked Floyd why Mama's is so successful.
People just love fresh fish, and they love to eat it under the coconut palms, beside the ocean, in an atmosphere that's truly Hawaiian. It's the music, it's the beach, it's the coconut palms. It's Hawaiian.
Dinner is special at Mama's. There is something about Mama's old beach home and its romantic beachfront setting that makes you feel comfortable and relaxed. The view at sunset can be spectacular, but it's the food that repeat visitors to Maui and local folks keep going back for. Martin Lenny, general manager, describes the unique fish preparations.
Our fishermen bring us a variety of different fish each day. We take the fish, we prepare them in several different ways, one of which is the laulau preparation featured with mahi-mahi, vegetables, shiitake mushrooms, and a luau leaf. And we serve it up with a traditional baked kalua pig. The moi fish was reserved for the Hawaiian royalty in old times. We get the moi each day, and we prepare it for you crispy, wok fried. The bouillabaisse, that's our hearty seafood stew. It's just loaded with shellfish, shrimp, crab, along with all of our fresh fish. It's served with a spicy saffron broth, and we serve it up with a garlic aioli.
And by the way, Mama's has a great selection of tropical drinks, and everyone on Maui loves Mama's bread. Each loaf is made with kula honey and sprinkled with poppy seeds, baked and served steaming hot to your table. If a restaurant were to be judged for its popularity, then Mama's wins hands down. Hardly anyone comes to Maui without stopping by for lunch or dinner. It's one restaurant you won't want to miss. However, because of the popularity of this highly rated restaurant, you should make reservations for the evening meal. To do so, call 579-8488.
My original concept was to have a gourmet takeout food shop. No waiters, no waitresses. You came in, you bought your food. The day we opened, 100 people were at the door and wanted to come in and sit down and eat. So within 24 hours, I became a restaurant. We've been open 11 years now, and I think the reason is consistently great food, wonderful servers, and our unique location. Haliti Maile General Store was built in 1924. It's a landmark. It's a charming tin-roof building. We're really in the middle of nowhere, but in the middle of everywhere. We are 10 minutes from the airport. We're less than 30 minutes from Wailea. We're less than 45 minutes from West Maui. You're going to feel like you walked into a warm, comforting atmosphere. I want you to feel like you've walked into my home. It is my home away from home. Well, I see it's the famous artist and the famous interior designer coming to eat dinner tonight. How are you?
Hi, Beverly.
What's your favorite restaurant on Maui?
Here.
Here? Good. We like to hear that. My menu has definitely evolved in the last 11 years. I now call it Eclectic American with Asian overtones. It's a combination of my classical training, my Texas background, and 20 years of living in Hawaii. You can come to dine 3 or 4 times a week and eat something totally different each time. The Sashimi Napoleon is my ultimate raw fish dish. The Peking duck taco is everyone's new favorite. The blackened ahi is a must-have. Our rack of lamb Hunan style has been on the menu for just about as long as we've been open. It's just grilled perfectly. People love it. My daughter Cheech is a remarkable pastry chef. She is passionate about making the best desserts you will ever eat in your entire life. I want people feeling like they have just spent a couple hours in my home, laughing and drinking and eating with friends, and walk out going, boy, that was really a good meal. We'll come back here.
Haliti Maile General Store, a perfect stop on your way from Hana and Haleakala. Open for lunch and dinner. Call 572-2666. When you first enter the Plantation House restaurant, you'll immediately see one thing that sets it apart. Co-owner Chris Kaivi.
The view is absolutely spectacular. That's what our guests experience. We then continue that with a warm, comfortable dining experience. We project and try to promote the aloha spirit, and that's very important to us. Put that together with what Chef Alex does, and I think we have a winning combination.
Their success is apparent in the many repeat customers that enjoy great food, a relaxing atmosphere, and one of the most outstanding views on the island. Chef and co-owner Alex Stanislaw works directly with Chris to create a menu of food and wine to arouse the most discriminating palates.
Our cuisine is a fusion. We fuse Eastern European influences, Caribbean influences, all the cultures of the islands. It's the cuisines of the sun.
Breakfast at the Plantation House is excellent. Favorites are the smoked salmon Benedict and the potato and Maui onion pancakes, just like Chef Alex's mom made back home. Dinner is spectacular as well.
Alex and I have a passion for putting wines and food together. With Alex's exciting flavors that he offers, it's fun. It's fun to provide a wine list that offers our guests fun and exciting selections.
Savor the flavors of a delicious mixed green salad with walnuts, gorgonzola, and seasonal fruit with a sherry vinaigrette. The ahi appetizer stuffed with crab meat and cucumber with julienne vegetables is a must-try. Pair a full-bodied Cabernet with the broiled double-cut lamb chops and a shallot rosemary jus.
Fish is our specialty. I love to cook with fish. It's delicate, it accepts flavors well. There's no fish like this anywhere else in the world.
The most popular fish entree, a taste of the rich forest, is delightful combined with a Pinot Noir. The perfect ending to a perfect evening is the Death by Chocolate Torte with a vintage port, or the most popular dessert that people always come back for, the Bananas Foster. The Plantation House restaurant at Kapalua is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because of its popularity, dinner reservations are suggested. Call 669-6299. One of the finest restaurants you'll find on the island is the Kapalua Bay Hotel's Bay Club Restaurant. Overlooking the beautiful Kapalua Bay, this award-winning restaurant promises great sunset views and an exceptional menu. Specializing in fresh seafood and Pacific Rim cuisine for lunch and dinner, Chef Mark Whitehead experiments with fresh local produce and exotic ingredients. Sommelier Johnny Valera has been with the Bay Club since its opening and can recommend the most exquisite wines from their extensive collection. Johnny, you know everything there is to know about wine. Which wines would you recommend with the menu here at the Bay Club?
Well, Jim, one rule here at the Bay Club about wine is that there are no rules. Although a suggestion for perhaps one of our appetizers, a glass of Sauvignon Blanc would go very well with our ahi, tuna, and salmon sashimi. And for your entree, perhaps a bottle of California Cabernet Sauvignon with our beef tenderloin and Kona lobster in a wild mushroom stew. Our chef special, like the roasted opaka paka and a seared foie gras Napoleon, would go best with a medium-bodied California Chardonnay. And lastly, the cumin seared tower of ahi can go with a wonderful white wine like a fruity, full-bodied Chardonnay.
After dinner, savor the delicious desserts like their infused strawberries while listening to the nightly piano sounds. Call the Kapalua Bay Hotel for reservations at 669-5656. When Nancy and I crave the crisp and exciting flavors of traditional Japanese fare, combined with a little innovation and creativity, we don't have to go very far.
We head for Sansei Restaurant and Sushi Bar, Maui's newest sushi bar located at the Kapalua Shops.
I've known chef owner D.K. Kadama for years and can vouch for his incredible flair for cooking. Already, his success is widely recognized, especially since Sansei was voted the best food in Hawaii for the 1998 Zagat survey. We asked D.K. how he feels about this achievement.
We were real surprised in the beginning, where it's just amazing. It's just, I mean, it took us totally by surprise. I mean, this is a huge thing, a huge honor, and even just to be in the company of some of the restaurants that I know of, it's just amazing, and we're very honored about that.
Traditional and innovative styles merge at the sushi bar with specialties like the Asian roll of shrimp and crab. Sansei also offers a sensational culinary experience in their dining room with crispy sesame calamari in a wonton basket. The grilled mahi-mahi over kula greens is light and flavorful, and the one-half lobster tail stuffed with crab, masago, and cilantro is sure to please. Or try the chili porcini mushrooms, crusted filet of beef tenderloin. Delicious, and the specials are always a hit with entrees like the wok-seared salmon and tiger prawns.
Our main goal is to make sure that everyone that walks out of here has a great time and can recommend this restaurant to their friends, saying, hey, that's a great place to eat, Sansei. Because of all the people who filled out those surveys and gave us a really high rating, I have to thank all those people. Many mahalos, many domo arigatos. Thank you very much for giving us that high rating.
Sansei Restaurant and Sushi Bar is open nightly from 5:30 p.m. For reservations, call 669-6286. Chef Roy Yamaguchi is a pivotal figure in the creation of a truly contemporary Hawaiian cuisine, a blend of East, West, and Polynesia. This highly personal approach, which he calls Euro-Asian, reflects his training and a lifetime of experience. Since opening his first Roy's restaurant on Oahu, Yamaguchi is on fire. Roy's success is now spread to his native Maui, where Roy's Nicolina and Roy's Kahana Bar and Grill can be found. His awards not only include top national recognition from the world's best-known culinary critics, but the people of Maui voted Roy's Maui's best restaurant.
Our vision has always been to create a restaurant that's exciting and to give our customers the most. The creativity of the chef really stands out at each restaurant we have. We want people who walk into our restaurant to really like us and understand what we're doing and appreciate the same type of feeling that we have towards our food, and hopefully they can understand that feeling and then enjoy the meal as much as we like to prepare it.
Both Roy's Kahana and Roy's Nicolina have the same fixed menu. Creativity is expressed in their nightly specials. The menus are stylish enough to intrigue gourmets, yet sprinkled with enough local ingredients to appeal to less traveled palates.
David Abella is our corporate chef over in Maui. We call him Wonder Boy because he was very young when he joined our company, and he's been with us for about 7 years, starting over in Hawaii Kai, the original restaurant. And he opened Kahana for us and went away to Hong Kong for 2 years and came back, and he's been with us ever since. So he brings a lot of talent when it comes to organization and especially the flavors of Asia. And so we're very happy for him to be here.
Roy's Nicolina, another shining star in Yamaguchi's galaxy of restaurants and named after Roy's daughter, is under the guidance of executive chef Brian Ikenoyama. With Roy's for more than 3 years, Brian has brought to Maui his personal blend of Asian and classical. A perfect start to an incredible dinner, and one of the most raved about items on the menu is the Szechuan spiced baby back ribs, so tender they melt in your mouth. The mahi mahi, seared island style with Roy's cucumber salsa and lemongrass oyster cream, is outstanding. And the grilled pork chops with a Dianju pear cabernet is delicious. Or try the shoyu grilled shitomi with Asian slaw and a sake soy butter sauce. And with Roy's Kahana Bar and Grill right next door, these two restaurants offer something for everyone.
Just have a fun time, have a birthday anniversary. It's great because it's that party atmosphere, it's that excitement.